This is the beginning of the world's #1 rated pasta. And in this video, we're gonna eat the world's top Italian food. Like the world's best pasta, epic pizza, ice cream, insane fried foods, and many more. And right now, as you can see from the Colosseum, I'm in Rome. So first up, pizza. Okay, so welcome to our first spot of the day that literally takes pizza to levels never seen before. Of taking 30+ years to find the perfect grains and procedure for making the crust, and using hand-selected ingredients from artisan producers close to Rome. Now, the chef of this pizza shop is undoubtedly one of the most famous chefs, with many proclaiming him to be the best in the world. Okay, so we have, with of course their classic margarita, their stuffed, and I mean absolutely stuffed chicken, and a pizza that literally looks like it's reinvented a pizza altogether, with a base of tomato sauce, then some leafy greens, and topped off with a piece of steak and what looks to be like peanuts. Holy freaking crunch. I've never tasted a pizza like that before. This is unfreaking believable. That just changed my life right there. Like at first glance of these pizzas, it looks a little bit different. It looks a little bit weird. Like especially the steak one, I've never seen a pizza look like that before, but it transforms the pizza. It takes pizza from being about tomato sauce, cheese, maybe a few toppings, to being literally a full meal and perfection from bread to sauce to toppings. I'm in frickin' Italian heaven right now. Now, the Italian cuisine has arguably the most and also the best fried foods in the world. And with the help of the top local insiders of Sicily, we found perfection at this tiny arancini shop that takes this traditional dish and makes it into an art form, with having over 30+ varieties and all made from their family recipe. Cheers. First of all, cheers. Cheers. So what are the arancinis that you guys chose out here? Because there was a lot of different types.
The swordfish and eggplants.
And this is a really interesting one. I went with the one that was a different color here, and the rice is actually made black by squid ink, and there's also ham and smoked cheese in there as well. Wow. When everybody just bit in, there was just this crunch, and then like 2 seconds later, just this This is the definition right here of soul food. It just feels warm inside, it's starchy, it's creamy. You guys aren't saying anything. You're just like, Now, everybody loves a good street food market, but let's just say in Sicily, they're like nowhere else in the world. This guy is amazing. And this market is absolutely popping. The food looks absolutely delicious, and people are literally screaming.
Everything you see here, it's also very traditional.
It's very traditional, okay. This is supposedly a ball of just mozzarella cheese. Oh my gosh. Whoa, it's like a mac and cheese ball. It's like unreal. Every bite is so magnificent here. And now we have another food over here.
In Palermo, we never stop eating.
This is called fincione.
Yeah, this is fincione.
So what would you say it is? Is it a pizza or is it a focaccia?
Ah, this is fincione. This is
fincione. It's on a different level. It's like, it's a musical. It's a musical in your mouth.
It's
just
amazing.
Continuously going. I'm excited to see your reaction here. Oh, it's like you just tasted like life right there.
You said it tastes like a musical, it tastes like an opera.
So all around Italy, there's these special spots. Ones that look and feel like it could be a literal Italian grandma's kitchen. And after going deep into the alleys of Palermo, we found a spot that's been open for multiple generations. Even to the place, there's no sign. It's just this big door here. And basically at one of these places, it's a place where people come, they have like little fried bites of food. And for me, just looking around, this feels like grandma's kitchen. So what would you suggest?
I suggest everything.
So what is this guy here? This one's like exploding in my hands.
This is called timballino and pasta.
Yes.
Very, very tiny pasta.
That's very
called Air of Angel.
Wow. I've never tasted sauce that rich before. It tastes like the best bite of pasta you could ever have.
Yes.
Yeah. It's fried, it's fresh. the cheese is like coating everything too. Oh my gosh, yeah.
I think it tastes like it's a deep tradition.
Okay, so every corner you walk down in Italy, there's a gelato shop. And although most of them are definitely delicious, Spinato is the top, with making all their ice cream homemade daily and using the same recipe they created in 1860. Oh my god, this is... I don't know how I'm gonna choose which flavor. Which one is your guys' favorite? What do you normally go for?
I used to have a chocolate, dark chocolate and pistachio.
That is, thank you. Oh my gosh. This is... I've never seen anything like this before.
This is a masterpiece.
That is a masterpiece.
This is a masterpiece of our traditional Sicilian cuisine.
What is this exactly?
We call brioche with gelato ice cream.
How do you even go about this? You like how
You have to study your enemy very well,
yeah.
like against the brioche.
Okay.
Wow.
This is life right here. This is life in Sicily. You gotta take a bite too.
I would love to.
Yeah,
Oh, it is huge.
Wow. Now, dessert in Italy literally could be a cuisine in itself, with having thousands of different varieties of cookies, cakes, and pastries. But there's one that's always a favorite, and hidden in this 15th century church, we stumbled upon something that I still can't believe. Okay, so we're in a church right now. Is it normal to have a pastry shop inside the church?
Yeah, of course.
What? That's so...
Now we will enjoy many sweets made by the nuns during the last centuries.
This is unbelievable. I've never seen a bakery inside a church before.
Nolo is waiting for you.
Oh. That thing is heavy.
This is the artist's job today.
This is the biggest cannoli I've ever seen. Something just happened. It is outright the best cannoli I've ever had, and one of the best pastries.
It is the best cannoli ever.
You guys knew, yeah, oh yeah, this is just it's a bakery in a church. Now, there's two different types of chefs. Ones that are pretty good at making most foods, and then there's the ones that throw all their energy into one dish. And here at Luciano, a place where the head chef is literally called the Pasta King, they specialize in what many say is the #1 ranked pasta in the world. There it is. Reservation.
Yes? You like to sit inside, outside?
Outside's great. So I'll go with I'm gonna get a lot of pastas actually. Okay. I'll go with the carbonara.
Oh yes.
The amatriciana.
Okay.
Yeah. And this one right here, the cacio e pepe. Yeah.
What do you like first? The carbonara?
You can bring them all three at the same time if you
because
want.
after we will be called the pasta and
Okay. Oh man, I am so excited. Just the fact that they refused to bring out all three pastas at the same time because it would be cold shows the perfection of it all. Wonderful, thank you. And so the pasta journey begins. Okay, so this is the third best pasta of the arborchata, which is a dish made from short pasta in an incredibly rich tomato sauce cooked in hearty vegetable broth and topped, of course, with pecorino romano. When I bit into the first bite there, not only was this pasta the freshest pasta I've ever tasted, but the sauce was insane. It was filled to the brim in each one of those short pastas, and then combined with the cheese and fatty pork jewel. Let me tell you, if this is the third best, we're in store for something purely magical. Cheese and pepper. Amazing, thank you. Ooh, mama. Coming in at the second best pasta is the cheese and pepper. This is made with a long noodle with pecorino and grana cheese, and of course, the black pepper. Never have I ever seen pasta stick like that before and roll like that. The pasta itself is almost like harder, more like heartier taste, making like an absolutely perfect, and I mean perfect base for cheese that honestly is freaking life-changing to taste. This one in my book is now the new best pasta in the world. So to be honest, I have no idea how the carbonara is going to beat this one. Wonderful.
Carbonara
Yes.
for you. Enjoy.
Amazing, thank you. Okay, so this is the one. The pasta that's hyped up as one of the world's best pastas. Of course, this is the carbonara, which is made from 280 grams of spaghetti, fried pork joel, whipped eggs, pecorino cheese, and black pepper. And honestly, just looking at it, although it looks incredibly, and I mean incredibly beautiful, I can't help but wonder if the hype is real or just another hyped up food. All their pasta is good, but judging by the golden fork, this is the climax one. Just look at that creamy sauce. I've never tasted anything like that before. Like the first thing that you taste is that creamy, silky, dare I say, egg combined with the crispy and also rich part of the pork jowl, and then literally perfected as an art form with that pasta. My mind is freaking blown. Also, huge thanks to Gianca and Rosella from Best Things to Do in Sicily. They're literally the best at customizing experiences within Sicily. So for me, of course, we ate the best local food, but we also found a lost part of my extended Sicilian family, which literally, let me tell you, was one of the most special experiences of my life. So be sure to go subscribe to their YouTube channel or write to them if you're going to Sicily on their website.